Did you ever see a bicycle built for two with only one rider? It looks kind of like there's an invisible person riding on the back. The back pedals still go around, but there's nobody there. It reminds me of the way my life used to be. It was like I had a nice big bike for two, but I certainly wasn't ready to share it. Every place I went, I rode all by myself. No one could tell me what to do or where to go, and I liked it like that. But then something stirred inside me, or rather something echoed through my hollow heart. I came to realize that the empty seat shouldn't stay empty. After all, tandem bikes are built for two. Indeed, as the miles dragged by, it became increasingly evident that I was spinning my wheels for no reason at all. And maybe, just maybe, that empty back seat had something to do with my empty heart. So I began to consider the idea of picking up one of the many hitchhikers along the way. Some were well dressed. Most were not. Some called out in lyrical voices, even calling me by name. Many of them, simply by their disturbing appearance, provoked me to speed up and race by. For a few, I slowed almost to a halt. Collectively, they were short, tall, smiling, scowling, alluring, and aloof. In their hands or on their backs were threadbare bags, suspicious-looking bundles, sleek briefcases, and gigantic trunks. Some traveled with nothing at all. One hitchhiker looked like a best friend I hadn't seen in years. Another wasn't trying to hitch a ride at all, but his hand-lettered sign told me he was quite eager to trade his single-seat racing bike for my twin-seated tandem. I passed them all. I did not stop. And it began to look like my expedition would be solo after all. But then, one day, on the crest of a slight hill, I did stop. For him. Please don't ask why. Looking back, I surprised even myself when I invited him to share my bike and my journey. But something told me, maybe even he told me, I forget, that he would be the perfect companion. So I invited him on. And we rode, he and I. But what's this? Perhaps I'd made a mistake, a huge one. My new bike mate isn't pedaling. He's dead weight. I'm working harder than ever, and he's slowing me down. Not surprisingly, I begin to wonder why I ever let him on in the first place. Finally, I turn and say, "How come you never pedal?" With a wink and a smile, he replies, "I thought you'd never ask." And so life is better, easier. Pedaling with my new colleague, the miles breeze by. I reach my daily traveling objectives more quickly than ever. Still, there's something incomplete about this arrangement. When we arrive at my carefully chosen destinations, they are never as satisfying as I imagined they'd be. As soon as we arrive, I find myself wishing I were someplace else. No amount of map reading, atlas studying, or advanced planning is ever enough. I remain unsettled, always hoping that better things are waiting just over the next hill. Then, on an overcast day, better suited to sitting by a fire than riding a bike, suddenly the sun breaks through. At this moment, I realize that my traveling companion has been whispering directions to me the whole time. I hadn't heard him because I was too busy with my own plans. Now, when I take his advice, we wind up on shortcuts and smooth roads, and all roads seem to go downhill. Even when his directions contradict everything I'd learned before we met, his very presence gives me the courage to forge ahead. Despite my doubts and fears, I find myself bicycling down strange roads that are not even on my maps. I am learning to listen, to trust, to have faith. Then, when I get tired of pedaling, I put my feet up on the handlebars, and as it turns out, I've been slowing him down. He never gets tired, and all I have to do, it seems, is keep my ears tuned to his directions. Nothing, I decide, could be better than tandem biking like this. That back seat, the one that I so hesitated to fill, was clearly meant for this counselor, brother, and friend. But once again, I'm wrong. Believe it or not, I discover something even better. it becomes clear that he shouldn't be riding along and whispering in my ear from the back seat. That's not where he belongs. You see, the real adventure begins when I stop the bike and invite him to take my place. The front seat, handlebars and all. In the twinkling of an eye, I realize that he not only knows the road, he owns it. Every breathtaking view and every eye-opening discovery he chooses especially for me. And my, oh my, the places he takes me, the sights I see, the scenic routes, the unexpected detours, the dizzying mountaintops, the green valleys, all places I would have missed. Furthermore, this new perspective, looking just over the shoulder of my traveling companion, gives me a bold new confidence. I trust his vision, knowing that he sees not only the next hill, but all the hills and curves that lay ahead. What's more amazing is that sometimes we end up on strange, perilous roads strewn with rocks and brambles, or we are momentarily mired in mud and quicksand. When I least expect it, he may even maneuver our tandem bicycle through a dark, narrow tunnel. But through it all, his calm becomes my calm. His strength becomes my strength. I know without a twinge of doubt that he would never allow even the bumpiest road to jar me from my seat. And yes, on occasion he asks me to pedal. I know he doesn't really need my help, but gritting my teeth and pumping my legs for all I'm worth is just what I need to stay strong and focused for the journey. Oh, I still have my own handlebars, and to be sure, sometimes I hang on for dear life. But on a tandem bike, those back handlebars can't steer at all. So I go where he goes, and I wouldn't have it any other way.